The following program is rated GE. It is suitable for general family viewing.
The flower industry is the most competitive industry in Kenya, with high exports to the European market. Roses, carnations, lilies, and summer flowers are some of the most commonly grown in Kenya. We talked to Racheal Sintamei, and she tells us about her insights in the flower industry.
My name is Racheal Sintamei, and I'm a florist here in Nairobi. A florist is someone who mixes flowers and other elements to create a pleasing arrangement. I started my business 1 year ago, and this is going to be my second year. I remember the first time I bought myself flowers, I was so excited. And then when I decided that I was going to venture into business, I decided to go into something that I'm very passionate about, and I'm also very passionate with interacting with people. Well, you need to be very prepared. For me, I was fortunate enough to start the business and meet people who have helped me in one way or another, but I will really like to encourage someone to really do very good research the market and research your clients. And also you really need to have a passion for flowers. If you don't love flowers, you cannot sell flowers. It's not possible.
Kenya's climate is ideal for flower cultivation, explaining its massive produce. For some of us, we only know of one type of flower, the rose flower.
Many people call me, they're like, I need a flower for my wife. And I'm like, would you like anything new? And they're like, no, she only loves the roses. Which I would really like to encourage people to try other flowers. And there's always this accusation that it's us florists who force red roses on people. Quite frankly, there are a lot of other flowers, and the variety is quite huge. We have different seasons, flowers and seasons depending on the climate that we have here in the country. At the moment we have chrysanthemums and roses. The flowers are in season. These ones, they're called chrysanthemums, and they come in different colors and shapes. Here they are.
We pass other flowers on our paths and even uproot some from our fields, saying that they are weeds. But little do we know that they are flowers set to be sold in the flower market.
We have this one. It's called the Daisies. They come in this size and sometimes bigger. We kind of use it to give flowers texture. When you mix them with roses, they give the flowers some texture. And we have the Caspia. We also use this for texture. It kind of balances the bouquets and gives the bouquet a different kind of character. And then we have these ones. They are called spray carnations. They are kind of smaller, and they come in another size. This is called standard carnations, and this is called spray carnations. But they're all carnations. And then we have something here that we also use for texture. It's called the Sweet Williams. So these are the kind of flowers that I was saying the season kind of changes because they grow on the fields. And then we have something interesting here that people don't know about. They're called the rascals. They are green leaves. They give bouquet a very good character, and you can reuse them. When all the other flowers dies, you can keep these leaves for 3-4 months. So yeah, it's usually a very good buy. And then we have here a tiger lily, which is not yet bloomed. It hasn't yet blossomed. And it's also the most expensive flower that I currently have on the stand because of how long they last, and they only come in 2 stems. Yeah. The white roses, which we have here, they are for purity and new beginnings. And then we have pink flowers over here, which friends gift each other to show pride and appreciation. And we also have gladiolas, which signify strength and maturity. It takes 10 minutes for a proper bouquet, which I have to add different characters and textures to the bouquet, and also make sure that it's appealing, balancing, and in a circular shape. And then wrap them nicely and with a bow and present to be well presented. Something with sunflowers is something that I will always go to when I'm trying to surprise our clients, mostly because they don't see it coming. Because clients call me and they're like, which flowers is suitable? And I'm like, would you like for me to go freestyle? And they're like, yeah, you should go ahead. And I know when I do a sunflower, they'll be surprised because most importantly, they do not expect it. You can reuse the flowers. For example, rose petals, they have the rose oil, which is very good for the skin, so you can reuse them and extract the oil, and you can also add the flavors to your candles. You can also leave them to dry off, and they look kind of different and appealing when they are dried off.
Cessation of movement, public gatherings such as weddings and churches were some of the regulations implemented to curb the spread of the COVID-19. But for florists such as Racheal, this was a big blow.
Quite a bit because, my industry is luxurious and it's not a basic need. So yes, people withhold money and so that they can be able to take care of their business. But we are also essentials because someone's birthday is still someone's birthday. Someone's anniversary is still someone's anniversary. So it's 50-50.
But even with the COVID pandemic affecting the flow of businesses, in this industry, you may and will face a number of challenges which may include misconceptions about the flower industry.
Well, first of all, people are like, why spend so much money with something that is going to die anyway? Which I think is very wrong because you don't buy people flowers because of how long they can stay. It's the feelings. You invest in their feelings and their emotions. Every time we deliver flowers to someone, they're just over the moon screaming because first of all, they didn't expect it. And it's that emotion that you should invest in. It's not a matter of how long they're gonna last or how much you spend on the flowers. It's the reaction of your loved one that you are using money to buy. And then also everyone thinks that red roses are there to go to flowers for romance. And we have other flowers like the pink carnations or anything pink actually is a very good flower for romance. There are people who understand because at the end of the day you have to go an extra mile to become that extra and special friend. But some people, when I tell people I'm selling flowers, they're like, oh, people are actually buying each other flowers. But at the same time, there are people who are very happy to gift their friends and family. So it's something that is well accepted. The change in seasons, like for example, you might find that you're not finding white roses, and you don't understand why you're not finding white roses. It could be the wholesalers are holding back to the flowers so that they can fluctuate the prices, or for example, a flower like daisies, the flowers are drying up, and you have to tell the client, "I'm sorry, we cannot have that flower today." So you always have to be flexible in your arrangements and give the client what they need. Another problem probably is care because here at the shop, we really take care of the flowers. That's why they look vibrant. But the moment they reach home, no one is taking care of them. And after a minute, the flowers are withering and the client calls you. And like, I don't think you gave me good flowers. But quite frankly, it's just the care. Flowers need a lot of care for them to last longer and still look vibrant. Someone called and asked for a bouquet, and then I trusted my instinct and I called them back to ask them to pay me before I arranged, and they never answered. So since that day, I am very cautious and I have very strict policy before I make any arrangement.
This will teach you how to make decisions that will make or break your business.
Well, I have a policy for payment before delivery for a new client, and some clients we have a very good lasting relationship, and it's not an issue. When they call for a bouquet, I just send the bouquet and they'll pay whenever they can. You know, it's about trusting, and I'm very fortunate to have people that I can trust.
are watching TV 47, the home. As the country gears up for possible BBI referendum and 2022 general elections,
as the salvos enter too familiar territory,
William Ruto will serve his 5-year term as the deputy president.
Pundits Night is here to give you powerful, thought-provoking political commentaries.
The mountain can produce a country.
they give Moses Kuria a chance to respond. Let me ask you this. Are you not taking advantage of first my situation?
You talk about the people with the ultimate power.
Kikuyus will vote for somebody from outside their community to be the next president of this country.
We talk to the newsmakers, the opinion shapers, and the pundits.
Fair enough. I believe
that part so that I don't lose.
As we dissect everything you need to know to make an informed decision. How well do you know what's happening around you? Morning Cafe with heated political debates.
The position of the Prime Minister will go to a party with the most elected members.
I clearly know that neither Raila nor Ruto are in the work plan on the roadmap for transition as far as the government is concerned.
Informative health discussions, business, farming, Tasty Wednesday, Fitness Thursday, and Feel Good Friday with amazing DJs, celebs, and music bands.
Back to the seasons of my youth.
Every Monday to Friday from 6 a.m. to 9 a.m. Did you know that your business keeps our economy running?
You need the skill, not the papers.
Always tell yourselves, one day at a time. You can't do everything under one roof.
Over time, I've had to realize that good things take time.
The Grind, every Monday at 7:30 p.m. Before the markets open, farmers begin their day, each with the desire to produce the best. But how can they increase the numbers, maintain the standards,
Aitoe ile garlic inafaa itoe, that standard garlic,
reduce the cost,
We spread our risk,
and yet remain the best? Kilimo Diaries, every Sunday when the clock hits 7:30 p.m. Owning a home is a keystone to wealth. And building one can be quite daunting. Well, the realtor gives you the do's and don'ts.
There are so many brokers in the market who just want to tell you I can be able to supply.
And groundbreaking.
So we clear the area and we set out the place where the house is going to be laid down.
We talk homes, land, and property.
With me, Currency Daniel.
Every Tuesday at 7:30 p.m. Next episode of Coffee with the Movie.
But today I'm with Bamboo, the African band too.
Funny how the enemy uses ladies a lot.
I can't remember what it's called.
Yeah. His statue, it looked like the angel of death.
7. The Home of Untold Stories.
Once in a while, people contact me to ask which flower is best for the different occasions, like anniversaries, birthdays, funerals, and other special occasions once in a while. Well, the roses, they always sell out. We always have to refresh the stock on the roses. And also, yes, the chrysanthemums, people love them because they are long-lasting. We have a wholesalers market that goes on at city markets here in Nairobi from as early as 4 a.m. where wholesalers come from different farms, and then you go and select whatever you need for the day or for the week. Well, my life has quite changed because I was telling you, I was to buy myself flowers to cheer myself up. And then now I'm in the business of cheering other people up. So it's given me something to be passionate about, to wake up early in the morning, go look for the flowers, talking to the client. It's just a happy experience to be in that triangle between the person who's buying flowers and the person who's received them. And then when they call me to give me the feedback, it's quite encouraging, and I look forward to working again tomorrow. And also my self-development skills. I'm more patient than I used to be. I'm good with money more than I used to be. And I'm always curious, and it makes me very excited. I love flowers. I look forward to see what the market brings because every day is a new day. Every day there's a new flower that is coming. And every day there's a new client and a very beautiful experience that is waiting for me. So I wake up every day with excitement, and it's just a happy business to be in. These roses, they are 10 stems. And then we have chrysanthemums, which are only 2 stems. But when you buy roses, it feels like you have gotten a good buy, but they don't last long. But a chrysanthemum will last longer. So the prices of the chrysanthemums is higher than that of the roses because of the longevity. Everyone deserves flowers, but I have quite a few clients who sent their boyfriends flowers to apologize.
And even when all is said and done, what are Racheal's plans for the flower industry?
Well, I would like to have different branches around Nairobi because some clients, they're really paying a lot of money to get flowers delivered to different areas. And one of the things that I like doing is to make sure that you don't spend a lot of money on flowers. And so having different branches in different areas of Nairobi will probably reduce cost for delivery and make it more efficient to different clients in different areas. And ultimately out of Nairobi, looking forward to bringing flowers to other towns like Kisumu. If you have a business idea, you should go ahead and do it. Because this world is waiting for you to show us your gifts, and you're really going to get well compensated for sharing your gifts with the world.
Flowers are the music of the ground, from art's lips spoken without a sound. Edwin Curran.
My go-to quote is that life is for the living, and you have to show up and live every day, and show up and live again the other day.
Kwa majina naitwa, watu wamezoea kuniita Mama Kuku, lakini kwa majina kamili ni Helen Jerry. Nafanya kazi ya kuuza kuku ya kienyeji na mayai ya kienyeji. Hii kazi nimefanya kama muda wa miaka 30 sasa, sababu ndio imelea watoto wangu. Maishani mwangu kuna tu vitu nimenunua. Kado na kusomesha watoto na wamemaliza sasa. Kila mmoja ako na degree yake, kuna mwingine ako na masters. Kuna vitu nimenunua kama viwanja, tu plot hivi, tu shares, tu vitu mingi. Shida ile ninayopitia ni wakati kuko na shortage ya hizi kuku. Customer wanataka kuku, lakini kuna season ambaye hizi kuku hazipatikani. Sababu hizi kuku zingine zinatoka pande ya Ukambani na zingine pande ya Bomet. Sasa kuna low season, na hiyo low season ni ya kila kitu. Sasa low season ikiingia, kuku inakuja kidogo, customer hawatoshei. Sasa ninakuwa na shida ya kubebeleza customer na kuwaambia wagojee mpaka siku hii ingine. Ile ingine ni wakati wa mvua. Hizi kuku sababu ya kutoka mahali tofauti, zingine zinakuja zinakataana na hewa ya hapa. Alafu unakuta kama asubuhi hii moja imekufa, ingine imeanza kulala, shida kama hizo. Naitwa